Hello and welcome, fellow digital soldiers, to True Reporting. It is the 17th of February, and happy President's Day to all of you and to the greatest president of all time, Donald John Trump. I love winning, and I know all of you do as well. On today's podcast, these are a lot of threads that were over the weekend that I had to bring to you today if you have not read them, because a lot is taking place, my friends, whether you think so or you don't. And to prove so, as we can see here from @CJTruth, please follow this person on Twitter, one of the best investigative journalists out there. He says, do you think nothing is happening? You might want to think again. A week in review. Do you remember when 17 wrote on Sunday, February 9th of this week? Justice Q. So what has happened since 17 has said this? A lot has happened, guys, and this is one of the best breakdowns I've seen in a long time. Also, another great investigative journalist, one of my favorites, @inevitable_ET. We will be discussing Lisa Page and how she may testify against Barack Hussein Obama. And Jordan Sather, another great investigative journalist. Please follow him @Jordan_Sather_. POTUS just tweeted about McCabe, misspelled roll as roll. L confirmed, D-class about to begin? I believe so, Jordan. Also, another message coming at us from we can see here when POTUS just tweeted a quote from the New York Times article that came out 2 weeks ago. Trump's foes struck at him but did not take him down. And this was referring to back a couple years ago when we had this happen right here, my friends, with the assassination attempt. We all remember this, right? We all should never forget it. And my friends, we will be going over a ton more on today's podcast. We'll be going over another thread from Inevitable ET talking about Boot Edge and his campaign. I've been touching base on him about him and his niece. A lot of weird stuff taking place with this guy. And I think the truth could be coming to the forefront with this person, because we all know they are corrupt, they are thieves, they are criminals, all in all. But before we get into any of that, my friends, would you please welcome my sponsor, Noble Gold. Hey guys, have you recently been seeing the action that's been going on with gold and you want to get in on it? You most certainly can. All you have to do is call this number right here or go to noblegoldinvestments.com. I assure you it'll be worth your while. So again, go to noblegoldinvestments.com or call them at this number right here to get in on the action. Thanks guys, and enjoy the podcast. All right, guys, it's good to have you aboard. Before we get into today's podcast, would you please go ahead and subscribe to my backup channel, True Reporting 2.0. We have hit over 12,000 subscribers, so thanks to each and every one of you. Also, guys, would you please go ahead and click the notification bell so when I upload a video to this channel, you'll be the first to know. And finally, guys, would you please go ahead and click that like button. The more likes that this video receives, the more times it is recommended to other viewers, thus more eyes on the truth. And with that being said, my friends, let's go ahead and hop into it. This is True Reporting. So again, from @CJTruth, if you don't think anything is happening, you have been mistaken, because he says here, you might want to think again. A week in review. Do you remember when 17 wrote on Sunday, the 9th of February of this week? He says, Justice Q. So what has happened since 17 has said this? As we can see here, this week, the Chinese telecommunications conglomerate Huawei and subsidiaries charged in racketeering conspiracy and conspiracy to steal trade secrets. Jussie Smollett indicted with 6 charges for his hoax of a hate crime. And guys, you should show this to all of your normie friends. For when they say, hey, you know, nothing's happening, President Trump's not doing anything, they are wrong, guys, and you should show them this video. Justice Department launches a legal assault to roll back sanctuary cities. Attorney General Barr announced that Giuliani had turned over to them investigative information about Ukraine corruption with the former administration. Unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. Trump goes on a Twitter spree highlighting that nothing ever happened to the crimes Tony Podesta did. We all know how crooked the Podestas are and what they are actually tied to. Trump torches corrupt judge Berman Jackson about injustices, about Manafort, but gave HRC a pass. He means but gave HRC a pass. Michael Avenatti found guilty on all charges today. What a freaking joke. Roger Stone's sentencing evaluated by AG Barr as being outrageous. 9 years for lying to Congress. Rape is only 3 to 5 years. And the 4 corrupt Mueller investigators all resigned. And he just keeps going on and on. You can't tell me nothing's happening. I'm here to announce the indictment of Chinese military hackers for breaking into the computer system of the credit reporting agency Equifax and for stealing the sensitive personal information of nearly half of all American citizens. Attorney General Barr, a lot is moving forward, guys. Trump White House fires Alexander Vindman. This is the wife of Chuck Schumer. That's a joke, but look into them. They're identical almost. Trump White House fires Gordon Sondland. Trump NSC, National Security Council, removes 70 former Obama holdovers, with maybe even more coming. That is massive. Cleaning house, right? Cleaning house. Graham sent a letter to Attorney General William Barr on Friday asking that he made 17 officials, many of whom were identified only by title, available for interviews. 17 for interviews with William Barr? That's huge. Durham scrutinizing John Brennan's handling of Russian interference in 2016. Attorney General Barr installs outside prosecutor to review case against General Flynn amid turmoil in Roger Stone case, and refusal to charge Andrew McCabe. The USAO_DC, the Attorney General, has sent outside prosecutors to review politically sensitive cases. This way, there's no corruption. There's no phoniness going on. It's all real, the real deal, my friends. So he's pushing forward very strongly. This is only Friday afternoon, too. This is 3 days ago. As I said earlier, for those crying about McCabe getting off for lying, you really don't understand the big picture. If you start really paying attention, then you won't be the kid on the left, but the kid on the right. Enjoy your weekend. 2 kinds of anons. Do something, Q. This is warfare. Trust the plan. Absolutely. Unroll. I know this one is over the target because the Soros David Brock bots have invaded. Block them. Absolutely, guys. And it says, if you are discouraged today, I have put up a few tweets, so look on my timeline. But if you are really following 17, then be a student of 17. It makes life a lot easier and peaceful. 17 posts from August 1st and today. Patriots are in control. And we can see here, bigger slam dunk charges coming? Absolutely. That means after McCabe. Public understanding of events just around the corner. Patriots are in control. And if you all watched the Daytona 500, I found there was a significance about Trump telling the drivers to start your engines. It's almost like he's signifying agents, people within this military operation. Start your engines. Let's get it going. Let's get on the offense. It's go time. It's a starting point. I believe it was a marker. He also says here from post 3,865, bigger slam dunk charges coming. Absolutely. DOJ Attorney John Durham is going to bring bigger slam dunk charges. It's going to happen, guys. And that was from Dan Bongino. So a great thread put together from CJ Truth. If you don't know what's going on and you don't believe in it, then I think you should have a change of heart because a lot is taking place, guys. Moving forward, as we can see here from inevitable_ET, Lisa Page, is she going to testify against Barack Hussein Obama? Her recent post, cheers Andy t-shirt on, I am done being quiet. A go signal to McCabe? Cooperating? Remember, she has first-hand knowledge of BO involvement, Barack Obama involvement. Will she testify? And as we can see here from some posts down below from Jordan Sather, POTUS just tweeted about McCabe and misspelled roll as roll. L confirmed. D class about to begin. As we can see here, IG report on Andrew McCabe. Misled investigators over roll. He misspelled with an E and left an L in there. In the news, media disclosure. Lack candor. He lied on 4 separate occasions. The president, all these people who, even yesterday, if you guys watched Red Pill Stream with Roseanne Barr, all of these people, whether they're in Hollywood, whether they're in Congress, whether they're in the military or in the White House or on the deep state side, they all talk in communications. So you think he's just messing up these Tweets? Absolutely not. It's direct communications to us and agents out there, operators standing by, right? Right. Authorized media leaks to advance personnel interests. The Attorney General, the IG recommended McCabe's firing. The Inspector General, right? Absolutely. We can see here, let the unsealing of the indictments and declassification of FISAs begin, in plural. Let the declass, with the L in the kill box, begin. Let the world witness the truth. We the people, justice under the law. He says here, a potential scenario. In order to effectively, with public support, take down the clowns plus the DNI, Clapper with Barack Obama and the White House, for managing the coup, James Comey, AM, Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, may all have made deals. At this point with Durham, we can see it is all about the, the CABO White House, right? Absolutely. And as we can see here down below, Lisa Page, attorney with the FBI's Office of the General Counsel, cooperating witness, power removed, conspiracy. Think about the above. Only the above. Get the picture? She could be cooperating. She may have flipped, right? I think she has. When does a bird sing, right? And then we see keep your promise. This is not a game. Again, what also comes to my mind, maybe you can put this down in the comment section, is no deals, right? So if somebody flips, I hope they don't get a deal. Maybe they won't be in jail for as long, but who knows, right? Who knows? We are not of knowing of what is actually going on with Lisa right now. I'm sure we'll find out in the future. Remember, future proves past. Yep. From JB and Barack Obama, from John Brennan and Barack Obama, the trail up extends to the UK MI6, the Mossad, the RIA, the CFR, Global Elites Cabal, Global Central Bankers, BIS. Barack Obama plus John Brennan ran a coup. The FBI followed orders willingly or under duress from clowns. They would not be in their positions if they did not follow clown orders. Absolutely. And I've been saying this since the beginning, that Obama is not that high up of an agent. He's just a CA agent. He's not as high up as Hillary. He's not as high up as the Rothschilds or Soros or a lot of people. He's basically just a puppet of the CA. That's all he is. 17 post 1288. Lisa Page, attorney with the FBI's Office of the General Counsel, cooperating witness, her power removed. Unbelievable. Think logically, guys. Imagine how smooth it will be exposing John Brennan, James Clapper, Barack Obama, the clowns in America, as running a coup d'etat against POTUS by utilizing the DNC and the MSM. The media darlings, Lisa Page, AM, James Comey, all coming forward to confirm a clown operation. Then Durham and Barr exposing clowns, the CA, working in conjunction with globalist shadow government organizations like CFR and RIA to infiltrate and destroy our constitutional republic. A clear and present danger. Absolutely. We can see here, John Solomon confirms Lisa Page and Bruce Orr are cooperating witnesses. 17 proof. That is massive. At what point does it become mathematically impossible? Holy smokes, right? Text from Lisa Page confirm Obama's involvement in Spygate. Terrible. Just found out that Obama had my wires tapped in Trump Tower just before the victory. Nothing found. This is McCarthyism, and it is. Do you believe in coincidences? 17. The President of the United States told you who authorized the targeting. When it all comes full circle, my friends, and you see what these people have done, these criminal charges, and when they get convicted in military tribunals in the very near future, guys, we will see an uptick in love and humanity, guys. We're going to see a lot of stuff come out. Things like cures, technology, a lot of positivity will be unleashed onto the collective consciousness because this evil is being eradicated. Continuing forward, guys, as we could see here, this is a great thread from Jordan Sather. So please follow him on Twitter. Check this messaging out, guys. POTUS just tweeted a quote from a New York Times article that came out 2 weeks ago. Trump's foes, end quote, struck at him but did not take him down. Laugh out loud, literally. Check out this 17 drop from exactly 1 year ago today at Delta. Remember that helicopter from 2018? Right here, we can see Ralph Waldo Emerson seemed to foresee the lesson of the Senate impeachment trial of President Trump. This is from 2 days ago. When you strike at the king, Emerson famously said, you must kill him. Mr. Trump's foes struck at him, but did not take him down. A triumphant Mr. Trump emerges from the biggest test of the presidency emboldened, ready to claim exoneration and take his case of grievance, persecution, and resentment to the campaign trail. Peter Baker at the New York Times, the greatest witch hunt in American history. Then we could see here, while stained in history, Trump will emerge from trial triumphant and unshackled. His acquittal in the Senate assured the emboldened president will take his victory and grievance to the campaign trail, no longer worried about congressional constraint. And then we could see here again, Ralph Waldo Emerson seemed to foresee that when you strike at a king, Emerson famously said, you must kill him. How would you kill him? Assassination. Mr. Trump's foes struck at him, but did not take him down. And they did try this, guys, because from a 1-year delta of last year, we could see here, post 2,729. As we see, remember the cover of this story? Helicopter? Coincidence? Referencing Air Force One and a California route to North Korea? Bigger than the 25th Amendment attempt to remove. Depth of this is very serious. They were trying to hit Air Force One with a missile, a ballistic missile, but it didn't happen, guys, because first off, it's a military operation. They can foresee these things happening, and also the powers that be will never let this happen to Trump. You can bet your bottom dollar. It says here, I need a few tweets to put this in context. Fake news said, in quote, helicopter was photographed over Whidbey Island, Washington back in June of 2018. This was no helicopter. It was a missile fired from a black, in quote, submarine that was hacked. It was an assassination attempt on our president. Bigger than the 25th Amendment attempt to remove. Depth of this is very serious. I'm sure there are other instances we don't know about. POTUS, the 17 team, and all the other patriots around them are literally putting their lives on the line for, well, our world. 17 made that drop on February 15, 2019, telling us to remember. Funny how POTUS waited 2 weeks to quote that New York Times article to February 15th of this year, right? It's incredible. This is communications directly to the American people and to people following this movement, that the president waited 2 full weeks to release that article and tweet it out to make it a 1-year delta. You think something's not going on? You think 17 and this military operation isn't real? Think again. This is what this entire podcast is about, is proving to you that yes, this is all real. And yes, things are taking place behind the scenes. An article about killing kings and missing, kind of like what 17 wanted us to remember a year ago. These brilliant bastards. And it's too coincidental that Avenatti is in the news right now. Remember his mysterious tweet from the day that the missile photo was taken? I imagine Trump is sending messages to many people by tweeting that specific quote from the New York Times article on this specific day, F-15. It says here, this week from Michael Avenatti, who has been locked up for extorting from Nike, extorting millions of dollars from Nike. Have fun in prison, pal. This week promises to be very interesting. Might want to follow my Insta handle, MJ Vanetti, as we can see here, 61018. And this is the picture he posts. What is this? This looks like a plane being tracked by a missile, right? 61018. What a loser. And would you look at that? Ralph Waldo Emerson is buried in Concord. The coincidences are juicy today. I'm a big fan of Emerson's work, as we all shall be, guys. Concord, right? Remember, we were talking when President Trump had his rally and was talking about Concord, right? Another 17 proof. It's unbelievable. I mean, this is happening all the times. Just like Jordan said, these coincidences are getting very juicy. And finally, guys, I wanted to hop into this thread. Anons, get in here. The shitstorm is brewing for Pete Buttigieg's campaign. Quick rundown. There's an account that claims to be from Nigeria that has grown popular and claims to be a big Mayor Pete supporter. Then today, Pete's communication advisor forgets to sign out of her Twitter account and posts from the Nigerian account, in quote, Nigerian. It was all a stunt from Mayor Pete's campaign to make it look like he's popular with black people. To make matters worse, Pete's campaign then goes to BuzzFeed and has a reporter write up a story about it all being a crazy conspiracy theory, right? That's what they always go to. The reporter is, quote, verified the identity by emailing the Nigerian, who then promised it wasn't Pete's communications coordinator. What a big mess up. Here's one of her tweets where she's getting burned. You'll need to click around to find all the pieces of the puzzle yourself, but the fallout is hilarious. And it says here from Liz Smith, boom, what this episode shows us. Disinfo spreads quickly on Twitter, and you should think twice before spreading it during an election season. The people pushing this and giving it credence are bad faith actors who credibly should be called into questioning going forward. Oh my God, guys. And as you can see, a lot of these people who are running for this Democrat stronghold will all crash and burn. Nothing is going to take out our president. I even think there may not even be a nominee. How funny would that be? And he just wins outright. How great would that be? We cannot love winning enough, guys. If you found this informative and you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter at TRUreporting, and don't forget to leave a like. You can donate to my channel by going to my PayPal, Patreon. We also have a P.O. Box and TRUreporting merch, my friends. Again, tonight from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be having a call-in show. So if you want to go ahead and call in and talk about whatever you want to, it's open forum. By all means, do so. I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tonight. Goodbye.